Hello and welcome, my name is Raisin from MinecraftHeads.com. Today I wanted to give you a quick update about an internal change to MinecraftHeads.com. You might have recognized it, that here you no longer have the main collection and the user collection. So I thought it might be a good idea to explain why we made this change and what this change means. So basically, you may have heard about it. A few weeks ago, we announced a new feature called head groups. So basically, you should be able to add heads to your own groups and create and maintain your own groups. And yeah, while if you want to join the discussion here, feel free to join in the forum or in Discord. You can find it in forum, Minecraft Heads and announcements here, the head groups feature, or in Discord, just the website discussion. Okay, while I further develop this feature, I recognized, okay, there is a small problem because we had the main collection and the user collection here. And basically they were opposites, and if you wanted to have both, you had to select both collections. And also it's kind of a similar thing, because the main collection was always a bit hard to understand for users what exactly went there, what was the decision here. And also the collection or the groups feature, which was now announced, is basically a very, very similar feature. So why using two different names for this feature? So I thought, okay, it might be a good idea to simply unify this and change the name of the main collection to now Minecraft Heads Collection, or short MCH Collection. So main collection is now MCH Collection. It's completely the same. And it still includes the best heads in our opinion. And there was always a bit of a discussion what head went to the Minecraft Heads collection, former main collection, what not. So we also made a small document about our head validation process. You can find it here linked in the head command generator. It's also in the wiki section. You can just go here, click here, and you can read this about the head validation process. So what's important for us, and what we have a look on when we validate this. And also we updated the document about the submission process, which I also would like to have a small look at. So basically, you all know the head command generator. You have the three modes: the draft, which just generate the command but does not submit anything, the public submission, and the private submission. And the public submissions, or every submission, goes to the validation list basically, and then we have a close look. And if you made a public submission and we also decide, yes, this is good enough to be published, then it will go to published heads and you will find it in all. And if it's one of the best, it could also be found in the Minecraft Heads collection. So the Minecraft Heads collection is a part of all published heads. If we decide, okay, nope, this is very, very hardly to recognize, looks buggy, stuff like this, check out this head validation as mentioned. Then the head will go to the unpublished heads. Same with the private heads. They just go to unpublished heads, and you can find them within private heads. And all the heads which are in validation, they can be found within pending. Okay, so what does that mean for the lists? Go here. You have this drop down now. So basically you have published heads here, and you can find the Minecraft Heads collection and all heads. You cannot find the user collection here anymore. The user collection is gone. We didn't think that there is a lot of use for like all heads minus Minecraft Heads collection. So that's why we just removed this. And you can find all heads if you want. Minecraft Heads collection is the default. Okay, and now you may wonder, okay, here you can find published heads. If you can find published heads here, is there something like unpublished heads too? And yes, indeed, you can find a bit. For example, if you go here to account and my heads, then you see here you have a very, very similar dropdown basically you also have the published heads and you have your unpublished heads. So as mentioned from the wiki document, the private heads are basically the private submissions that you had and the public submissions that were not recognizable from our side. Pending heads, heads which are still unclear, and you can also go for all your heads. Okay, this is about this small change here. You can read about all the changes that were done here in community, forum, announcement, preparation for the collection update. So basically, we renamed the main collection to Minecraft Heads collection. We removed the user collection. We renamed both collections to all heads. We updated the wiki articles and we updated the dropdowns. So what do we mean with this? If you go here, you see we have now this label telling you what exactly you are sorting or changing or stuff like this. Same here, sort by, or here, heads shown. But the most important thing where we use this is basically here. Within the latest version, you now also see the version number of the latest supported version. This was kind of necessary because many of you uses the latest version but still play on version 1.20. But with version 1.20.5, which is basically one of the latest versions, there were breaking changes and many of you complained that the commands are now no longer working, but they do work. You just have to select Minecraft version 1.20 and not the latest version, which is only for 1.20.6. I hope this solves this problem. Okay, that's all from the news. Basically, this is a preparation for this upcoming groups feature or collections feature. I will definitely rename it to collections. And yeah, that's all from today. See you next time and goodbye.